Speak about science and scientific phenomena. Open your books at page 7. Exercise 1. Complete the description. Developed the theory of relativity. Invented the World Wide Web. Discovered radioactivity and won the Nobel Prize twice. Argued that the Sun was at the center of the universe. Founded the environmental organization Ecocenter. Now let's learn the new words. Open your vocabularies, listen and repeat the words. Write them down.
Argue. Develop.
Discover.
Found.
Invent.
Radioactivity.
Relativity.
World Wide Web.
Now match the scientists to their achievements. Listen and check.
Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity. Nicolaus Copernicus argued that the Sun was at the center of the universe. Kaisha Atakanova founded the environmental organization Ecocenter. Marie Curie discovered radioactivity and won the Nobel Prize twice. Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web.
Exercise 2. Which famous scientist is related to physics, astronomy, biology, computer science, chemistry? Let's watch the video.
Famous scientists. The world we live in today would be a different place without the amazing discoveries made by these famous scientists. Nicolaus Copernicus lived from 1473 until 1543. Born in the Kingdom of Poland, he was an astronomer who changed how we view the positioning of the Sun, Earth, and other planets. He argued that the Sun was at the center of the universe, when other scientists at the time thought that it was Earth. Albert Einstein was born in Germany in 1879 and died in the USA in 1955. When he was young, he showed great ability in both maths and physics. He developed the theory of relativity and produced one of the most famous equations ever. E equals mc squared. Kaisha Atakanova is a biologist from Kazakhstan. She works to find the effects that nuclear radiation has on genetics. In 2005, she was given the Goldman Environmental Prize for her work with her organization, Ecocenter. Marie Curie was born in 1867 in Poland and died in France in 1934. She was the woman who discovered radioactivity and won the Nobel Prize twice. Her work creating mobile X-ray units helped over 1 million wounded soldiers during the First World War. Tim Berners-Lee is an English computer scientist. He is known as the father of the Internet because he created the World Wide Web. In 2004, Berners-Lee was even knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his pioneering work. Which field of science would you be interested in?
Write in your exercise book the name of the scientist and his science. Now let's speak about genetics. Open your books at page 8, exercise 1. What do you think the article is about? If we can see the words there as characteristic, genes, genetics, cells, DNA, chromosomes.
I think the article is about genetic engineering.
Let's listen and repeat new words and write them down in your vocabularies.
Be made up of. Bring up. Cell. Characteristic. Chromosome. Debate. Develop.
function,
Gene. Gene editing. Inherit.
Pass on.
prevent,
Remove.
Rights and wrongs. Trillion. Unborn child.
Let's start the second exercise with watching video.
A world without disease. If you could change something about yourself, what would it be? Perhaps you'd like the ability to run the fastest or learn languages more quickly. How about living longer? A lot of these characteristics come from your genes, the information in your body that has been passed on from your parents to you. Some, though, come from the environment you were brought up in. Unfortunately, we can also inherit diseases from our parents' genes. But all that might change soon, thanks to the science of genetics and, more specifically, gene editing. Your body is made up of trillions of cells. Inside each cell, you have 46 chromosomes, 23 from your mother and 23 from your father. Chromosomes are made up of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. A gene is a short section of DNA that determines a characteristic, like how curly your hair is or the size of your ears. Genes that don't function properly can cause disease. By removing or replacing the faulty genes in an unborn child, scientists might be able to prevent a disease before it develops. This is called gene editing or genetic engineering. Gene editing could mean the end to life-threatening illnesses like cancer or heart disease. It could also mean that we will be able to select characteristics for our unborn children. Parents may in the future get to choose how strong a child will be or whether they have brown or green eyes. There is a lot of debate about the rights and wrongs of creating designer babies, but the benefits of gene editing are clear: a world without disease.
Now read the sentence and decide if they are true, false, or doesn't say. Write down this exercise in your exercise book. If the sentence is false, prove it.